Which celebrity do you think has the best weed? Is it Seth Rogen? Is it Mike Tyson? Is it Wiz Khalifa? Is it Snoop Dogg? Is it Jim Belushi? Which celebrity do you think has the best strains or has the best weed brand? Well, before you answer that, do you know the truth about celebrity weed brands? It seems like a lot of people think that a celebrity goes on some sort of superior cannabis quest where they go down a rabbit hole trying a bunch of different strains and get a ton of genetics. They learn how to grow and they learn their favorite terpenes and cannabinoids. And then they bring to you their favorite strains, the ones that get them high. You want to get high like Seth Rogen? Buy these strains. The reality of most celebrity weed is all the stuff they sell is it's just some shit with their name on it that you could probably already buy somewhere else at a lower price or even in the same store at a lower price. Most celebrity brands, they just partner up with a grower or a business that already has a proven model, already has some proven strains and genetics, and they just slap their face on them. I got Leafs by Snoop a few times in Colorado, and they literally just take a few strains off their top shelf and they just rename them some random ass strain names, and now they're Snoop strains. But it's some shit they sell in the same store, but because it has Snoop on it or Leafs by Snoop, now they just charge $10 more per eighth or whatever. It's literally the same shit as something on one of their other shelves. This is how a lot of celebrity brands work, and some of them want to hide it from you. There are legitimate brands out there. There are celebrities putting in a lot of time and a lot of effort to grow their brand, but for the most part, most celebrity brands, most of these rapper weed brands, it's a brand deal. They're like, hey, bro, we sell a ton of this stuff. Can we put your face on it? We'll give you this much money or a percentage of the sales, blah, 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 blah. And then they can charge more because it has a celebrity face on it. And some of these prices are ridiculous. Apparently, Jay-Z sells a pre-roll for $60. You can get a joint for $60. Bruh, Justin Bieber has a weed brand. Justin Bieber looks like somebody that would pay $45 a gram. That's probably what he charges. There are some legit brands out there that I like Viola, which is owned by Al Harrington, a former NBA player. That's not just a brand deal. He's not just slapping his face on it. They make legit products. Seth Rogen's weed, Mike Tyson's weed, Snoop Dogg's weed, they just slap their face on some mids and charge you more for it. There are some other legit brands too, like Cookies you've probably heard of. They have a lot of locations. They have some actual popular products. They didn't just take somebody else's business model and slap a rapper face on it and go, hey, we're going to charge more for this. They've got actual legit products. But I do remember, I think when I was first hearing about Seth Rogen's brand Houseplant, I think they were talking a big game about how he's been handpicking out all these different strains. They literally just partnered with a popular brand, THC Design, out of LA, and just renamed some of their top selling strains. And now they're Seth Rogen strains. Like, it's actually wild to me that people think that all these celebrities are putting in a ton of effort to bring you the best strains or the best quality cannabis. No, they're just making money. They're just slapping their face on something so they can make money from it. Snoop Dogg's not walking through the grow up, checking on the quality of the plants, making sure they're up to his standards. He just gets a check in the mail once a month and goes, hell yeah. Keep slinging that. Now, I can't say with certainty that all celebrity brands are bullshit. There are a few good ones out there we mentioned, but literally the majority of them are just selling you some shit that you could already buy at a lower price in the same state. They're just bringing extra attention to something that's already available by slapping a celebrity's face on it or their branding on it. This all plays into why I don't really trust strain names, because sometimes they just change the name of strain so they can sell it to different people or they can sell it as something else. And sometimes a strain has a bunch of different names because they're just trying to figure out what sells the best. It's totally possible to go out and get a bunch of different strain names and then you come home and everything's the same genetics. It's totally possible. Well, I appreciate you watching. I do have a lot of people ask me about celebrity weed on my Twitch streams, which if you don't smoke with me on Twitch, we go live after 9 p.m. Eastern with dabs and bong rips, so you should join me over there. And if you want to hear more about why I think strain names are bullshit, check this video out right here. I mean, they just changed the name of weed for celebrities, so they do a lot of crazy shit with strain names. Peace out, my dudes.